I have not seen any of these videos so far. But yeah, let's pull a Walt's video. And I'll be pausing and doing my classic Patty react content as we go along. So yeah, let's have fun. Let's watch some melee content.
This should be it. Doesn't hit. Doesn't hit. Phantom hit. Living. The Nair doesn't hit again. He finds one. Oh my God.
Great opening. God. Great opening. Something that I currently struggle with is figuring out how to perfectly align instrumentals to, you know, melee happening. I think we did it really well in one of our videos. What's it called? 10 times the rules changed in melee. I feel like that is one of the best intro videos we've ever done, and I'd be lying if I'd say Walt wasn't inspiration for part of those. You know, it's the classic YouTube thing of showing the juicy part of the content, you know, in the first 10 seconds of the video. But this is done phenomenally. Also, Walt's frame data series is great.
This should be it. Doesn't hit. Doesn't hit. Phantom hit. Living.
That slime scream is like, dude, it's like fucking, like an emo track.
The Nair doesn't hit again. He finds one. Oh my God.
Frame Data is brought to you by TurnDownForWalt.com. Pick up some merch from the brand new Think Fox collection, and you'll be supporting
the promo. Who needs a NordVPN sponsor when you have yourself making melee merch
channel at the same time?
Shout out Walt, donating some products for the Bender.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Turn Down for Walt here. In this episode of Frame Data, we're going to take a look at the grand final set between Wizzrobe and Zain in Week 3 of SCL2. This Game 5 was a stress test for Melee fans. Whether you were rooting for Wizzy's upset or Zain's repeat victory, the tension was through the roof. We'll be breaking down the final stock of Game 5, which showcased some heart-racing moments, including several missed punishes on both sides that were mere pixels away from ending the tournament.
Absolutely.
Let's check it out. At 5:22, Wizzrobe finds a neutral air into knee to bring the game to last stock. In neutral, a 49% deficit isn't super scary for Falcon just yet. A common low damage opener we'll shortly see from Zain is down tilt, and Wizzy is able to CC this to a disgustingly high percent. Off the reset.
I heard some people talking about a similar thing, but yeah, I think this set is definitely one of my favorites to come out of the quarantine era. This set was just insane to watch live, and even on the run back, I remember watching it live, and I believe that I just started watching when I heard that Wizzrobe was in grand finals. But yeah, I was totally convinced. I was like, "There's no way Wizzrobe's winning this game."
Respawn platform, Zain will have exactly 2 seconds of invincibility. He covers a ton of center stage with an edge-cancelled fair-to-fair, but Wizzy waits it out under the right platform and then dashes underneath Zain's full hop to exhaust the invincibility. Wizzy inputs a second dash and runs off the left side of battlefield, but because his back is to the ledge, he's...
Shout out to this content existing. Like, I would never feel confident enough to do something like this, you know? Really break down the frame data and really break down the reason behind why these super smart players do the things that they do. You know, it's just not something that we try to do because we never want to say the wrong thing. Shout out to Walt for being confident enough to do that, because that takes fucking balls, dude.
He's forced to use his double jump to drift back into the stage. The return to stage is met with one of the inner hitboxes of Zain's down tilt, as it only inflicted 8%. Marth's down tilt has 4 unique hitboxes which all have different values of base knockback, but only the inner 2 will deal 8%, while the hitbox on the body of the sword deals 9 and the tip deals 10. For the innermost hitbox of...
I knew that the knockback was super different, but...
This particular down tilt, Wizzrobe at 49% will be put in hit stun for 17 frames, which we can see here when he becomes actionable again on the 18th frame and begins inputting a roll.
Go off, King. Jeez, okay.
5 frames after that. Zain inputs a grab on the same frame that Wizzy's shield comes up, with Marth's grab hitting on frame 7 and Captain Falcon's roll being invulnerable starting on frame 4. This grab was just 2 frames off from connecting before Wizzy rolls to center. Wizzrobe intercepts Zain's dash towards center with a jab, and then opts to
I wonder how he does this. I wonder if he, like, somehow gets the Slippy game files from it, or if he's just going off straight up fucking...
immediately shield
that,
rather than complete the gentleman in order to counter SDI up into an aerial from Zain. We see Zain attempt just this with a fair input as he SDIs the first jab from Wizzrobe, but he lands before the hitbox of the move comes out. Following the miss and still in very close proximity to each other, Zain immediately crouch down tilts while Wizzrobe goes for a short hop rising up air. The two barely miss each other, but just look at the hitbox overlap to see how close this really was for either side. Marth's head angling down as he crouches gives Zain just enough space between hitboxes and hurtboxes to squeak out, while Captain Falcon's up air isn't active until frame 6. Zain ends up hitting Wizzrobe with a second down tilt anyway to tackle.
I can tell that you started recording at a different time, Walt.
Enough space between hitboxes and hurtboxes to squeak out, while Captain Falcon's up air isn't active until frame 6.
Next recording.
Zain ends up hitting Wizzrobe with a second down tilt anyway to tack on another 8%, but Wizzy is able to CC an ASDI down to get a shield up almost immediately following the hit. He immediately jumps out of shield and starts a neutral air while Zain dash dances to attempt to punish the whip. He barely gets clipped with the second hit of Falcon's Nair, but Zain isn't holding down on a hit that can certainly be CC'd, so he's put in hit stun for 19 frames.
I remember Zain commenting about that that one scenario that was insane, where he essentially dashed back to grab Wizzrobe's extended Nair, and everyone's like, wow, that was insane that he was able to do that on like the very far left of the stage. And then Zain even commented on it saying something like, yeah, that's kind of the reason why I lost though, it's because I was constantly trying to go for stuff like that. So I wonder if
frame
that
of reference, Marth can true CC the second hit of
this.
Falcon's Nair until 84%, and after that, the hit is OMS attackable until a whopping 312%. Wizzy puts his shield up after the Nair hit, presumably expecting a CC into counter hit from Zain, which gives Zain enough time to reset to neutral. After a bit of dash dancing and space control, Zain attempts to take more stage with a wave dash towards center, followed by the beginning of a down tilt. Meanwhile, Wizzy is landing from a double jump and inputs a late up air, which catches Zain just frames before his down tilt comes out. This time,
sick transition of music.
Zain gets the ASDI down and counters with the second down tilt to push Wizzy back and reset. Wizzy nairs again towards Zain and clips him with the second hit, which Zain again doesn't hold down on. He's able to drift to ledge and looks to waveland on
third recording
stage into up tilt, but Wizzrobe intercepts with a back air, which was just 3 frames away from trading with Marth's up tilt.
Wow.
Wizzy links the bear with a grab, pummels once, and down throws.
The wherewithal to be able to bear in that type of scenario and then immediately grab your opponents.
The general rule of thumb for pummeling is that for every 50% on your opponent, you can add 1 pummel to your grab.
Disproven recently. Shouts out to B&D Games, who fucking steady out here posting wild Melee content. I stay talking about this. It's insane. Melee has a soft comeback mechanic with the amount of stocks that you're down. Go check out their video to really get the full info. But it's something basically like, if I am 4 stocks to your 1, you are 50%. It is 50% less frames to mash out of the grab than if we are 1 stock to 1. I think it's even more than 60. I'm pretty sure it's something like, it's 73 frames if I'm at 0 as opposed to like 34 if I'm at 0. Yeah, absolutely insane. I never knew about that mechanic.
An exception to the rule is buffered down throw. This is where players use the C stick to buffer a down throw input during the pummel animation, and this generally
If you buffer down throw, you're a nerd.
means you can add 1 to
Oh, I'm a thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it. 1 second. Let me just pull this up. Let me see what you did. Thank you, Ryan. Cool. We're back.
to the rule of thumb in some situations below 50%. Buffering throws only works for down throw, but some characters can time the other 3 throws to achieve the same result. Captain Falcon's pummel hits on frame 5 in its 24 frame duration, and the grabbed opponent
What? Wait, what did you just
only
say?
works for down throw, but some characters can time the other 3 throws to achieve the same result. Captain Falcon's pummel hits on frame 5 in its 24 frame duration, and the grabbed opponent will be in the capture damage animation for 20 frames after that, which is what prevents grab breaks from occurring. This means that Falcon has a 1 frame window to input any throw after a pummel without the grabbed opponent having a chance to escape. Ironically enough, Wizzy was 2 frames late to getting this input, so Zain technically had a very short but unrealistic window to mash out after the first pummel. After the down throw, Zain holds in, which causes a reversal situation where Wizzy's up air brings Zain back to stage and Wizzy needs to spend a double jump to recover. Wizzrobe air dodges back to the stage early while Zain goes for a forward air to create an edge guard. Zain has plenty of time at this point to catch Wizzy's
Where's he throwing, boys? Where is Zain throwing this opponent? I think it's probably up. It might be back. I don't know. He's at 80%. He's gonna be at like 83 if he jabs him again. I'm saying up. I'm saying he's throwing him up.
landing with a turnaround grab, to which he pummels twice.
Oh, pog up, pog
and
up,
up
pog
throws.
up. It makes sense though. Yeah, I can't think of a reason why you back throw besides like trying to cheese him.
While Falcon only has a 1-frame window to add a pummel and guarantee throw, Marth has a more generous 3-frame window. Zain actually
didn't know
inputs
that.
up throw on the first frame after this window though, when the capture damage animation no
God, your models look hot, Walt. These look good. How do I do this? This looks so good. Why do they have a cool white outline? I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but I love it.
up throw on
Shuts out camera mode.
the first frame after this window though, when the capture damage animation no longer locks Wizzrobe out of mashing, but Zain is still able to get the throw off regardless. He short hops and follows the throw with an up air, which is continued with a second up air on the top platform after Wizzrobe's tech to the right.
Makes sense.
Zain short
And then everyone thought he was going to F-smash and the game was going to be over. Literally everyone thought that.
hop fares and can continue the string with another aerial,
But it makes sense. Yeah, I don't think it probably would have hit. No, looking at it now. But just in that moment, you know, when he hits the second up air, it's like, it's over. It's over. It's so over.
but instead looks for a reverse dolphin slash. And here's where things get out of control. In most cases, this dolphin slash has the opportunity to, at worst, give Zain an advantageous edgeguard position, and at best, end the tournament. But Wizzrobe inputs a jump on the exact frame Zain
Shout out to all my homies who jump immediately after they get hit every single time. I am one of you homies. Wizzrobe does it, so it must be good, right? Exactly.
goes for it, causing the finisher to miss. Wizzrobe
I, the drummer, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, we're showing some love to the fellow Melee content homies. We're watching a Walt, and then Melee Stats, then Darwin Ding, then finishing off with the Awesome Sauce. Might have to skip the Awesome Sauce based on how much time we have, but we'll see.
is able to get a rising up air after Zain's landing on top platform for damage, which is met with Zain's slide-off dare attempt that misses. This miss allows Wizzy to link a second up air, which should result in
And then everyone thought the tournament was going to end here. Previously, we thought the up air was going to be the finishing one.
need to finish the set, but now Wizzrobe barely misses. Zain double jump fares to get back to ledge, and after a short moment, neutral is reset yet
And the commentators were screaming their hearts out.
again. At 453, Zain catches Wizzrobe wave dashing towards center with a fair that sends Wizzy upwards. He follows the hit with a second fair, making sure to hit with a non-tipped hitbox to not send Wizzy too far away, and this should likely be followed with a tipper F smash to seal the deal, but it also misses by literal pixels. At 142%, that tipper is a guaranteed kill regardless of DI, so this really did change the outcome of the match.
The third time you thought this set was over.
Following the miss, Wizzrobe double jumps and positions for what appears to be a reverse knee, but he lands on the left platform
God, thank God that it was in the way it ends tournament. I actually can't remember how this actually ends.
early.
I know that
This
Wizzrobe
enables
wins,
Zain to go
obviously,
for a
but
shield drop
spoilers!
up air, which has potential to shield poke Falcon, but to add insult to injury, this up air phantoms.
Didn't know that.
Phantom hits occur when the attacker's hitbox connects less than 0.01
Who did you draw this, Walt? This is really good. Whose animation is this?
units
Is this
through an
you?
opponent's hurt box. They deal
Walt, is that you? Wow, that's super cool.
half the damage with 0 knockback, as we can see here when Wizzy only takes 5% and is not juggled. As a result,
May-sided, appreciate it. Thank you, bunch.
Wizzrobe is now able to shield drop to try to establish an advantage. He back airs, which Zain is able to block, and then Zain dashes through Wizzrobe's shield to get a grab facing the left ledge.
Can I rap or freestyle? No. Let's just say no, right? The safe answer to say here is no. Like, even if I could freestyle, I'm on Twitch right now. So, like, you know, that just sets you up for failure.
He immediately forward throws without pummeling and looks to follow that with potentially a short hop forward air, but he sees that Wizzy will get ledge and changes lanes to an empty hop instead.
God! Also, shout out all my homies who play Falcon who nair from ledge every single time. That shit's fucking impossible to beat unless you're Zain. Shout out to me playing Falcon as my secondary, nairing from ledge every single time. Yeah, shout out Claps though on the real. Claps was definitely the first person who did that successfully against me, where I was just like, this option's impossible. I don't know how to beat this. Falcon just has an incredible get up from ledge option. But then you watch someone good play against it, and they're just like punish it every single time, like Zain was probably gonna do, but missed the down tilt input.
Zain dashes back towards center and then full hop nairs to cover a potential jump out of shield from Wizzrobe, but Wizzy wave dashes back and is awarded with the free up air. Zain slides off the right platform to get ledge and then returns to stage with a short wave dash down.
God, there were so many
changes the
moments
spacing
in
a
this
bit.
set where I thought the set was over. God, there's so many of them. Like, looking back at it now, I remember just being like, the entire time. God, this is a really good set.
Which
And a really
causes
great way to
Wizzy's
end the
subsequent
set.
grab to miss, and in a bit of panic, both players roll away
Yeah,
from
peace,
each other.
peace, bro, peace,
Zain
get me
tries
out.
to regain space with a nair towards center, but Wizzrobe shield grabs it, pummels once, and up throws.
Up there?
Here, Zain holds all the way in, which puts him into a top platform tech chase. Wizzy gets the
Oh.
regrab on top plat and immediately down throws, which can convert into
Okay. This can't hit because I'm pretty sure he dies off the right side. I'm not gonna freestyle. I appreciate your continued support to try to get me to freestyle, but it's not a thing.
a knee, but he gets the weak hit.
The weak hit. Yeah, he dies off the right side, I'm pretty sure.
Wizzy grabs ledge, but a neutral getup with Wizzrobe over 100% prevents him from
He's gonna
finding
get
an
back.
edge guard, and Zain gets to ledge again. After a few seconds of playing around the corner, though, Wizzy clips
Terrifying.
Zain with the second hit of nair to create the final edge guard of the set. He narrowly dodges Zain's fair to cover the ledge.
Does he die off the left? Am I wrong? Does he die off the left? He just hit the final edge guard.
Ledge attacks to cover early up B and knocks Zain back off stage, and takes
Peace
SCL
out. Good work. Good work, fellow friend.
week 3 with a ledge hog and
Oh,
pop
yeah,
off
it's
to
totally
remember.
how it ends.
Oh my God! Wizzy defeating the two top players in the world right now, back to back. Mango
Got a
going
scar.
down, Zain going down, and Wizzrobe takes SCL.
Scar's a man bun? What?
So many things could have went differently to drastically
Yeah, me
change the
too.
outcome
True.
of
I definitely want to rewatch the set as well. This is, yeah. Somebody should make a, like, best set. Oh. Yeah, somebody should make a 10 best sets from the quarantine era video. That'd be awesome.
this game and tournament. The missed grab during Wizzy's roll.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think I got the point.
Live
We're on
and
a timeline. We're in a crunch time here.
hey, thanks for watching this episode of
Hey, thanks, Walt, for being you.